Ducati, KTM, MV Agusta, and even some Kawasaki and Honda street bikes have super trick single-sided swing arms. With those swoopy suspension arms comes a different, although arguably easier way to adjust the chain. In this episode of MC Garage, we talk about chain adjustment on a single-sided swing arm. Single-sided swing arms are usually found on higher-end motorcycles and are chosen by engineers for a multitude of reasons. They allow for easier wheel changes, which is a handy feature for endurance racing, but also for general maintenance. Mufflers and side cases can be closer to the center line of the bike for better mass centralization, and they just look super cool. Another handy feature is that it's easier to adjust and align the chain, although the tools are going to be different. There's no need to loosen the axle and fiddle with the adjustment bolts. You also don't have to trust that your axle alignment is straight using the stamped or machine hash marks on the side of the swing arm. Instead, the alignment is always consistent as a beefy bearing carrier holds the axle and wheel at one end of the swing arm and the pivot is affixed at the front, right behind the motor. All you have to worry about is chain tension. To adjust the chain, you'll just need a few tools. Depending on the make and model, you'll need some sort of socket to loosen the pinch bolts on the eccentric adjuster. Then, you'll need a hook spanner that fits that adjuster. And finally, you'll need a measuring device to check the chain slack. Once you're all done, you'll just need a torque wrench to tighten everything back up. Always start with a clean chain. It just makes life so much easier. Once the chain is clean, loosen the pinch bolts just enough that it releases the bearing carrier ever so slightly. If you loosen it too much, the weight of the chain will pull the adjuster all the way forward. It just needs that little bit of friction to let you set the chain tension while you check it. Once the carrier is released, use a hook spanner to rotate it to tighten or loosen the chain as needed. As always, check your service or owner's manual for the correct measurement for your motorcycle. Once you got it in the correct spot, tighten the pinch bolts according to the specs in the manual. That's it. Tightening your chain on your single-sided swing arm motorcycle is easy and quick. Just because it looks fancy doesn't mean the maintenance is difficult. Keep your chain properly adjusted and it will prolong the life of your chain and sprockets, saving you money and worry in the long run. So keep an eye on it and adjust it at regular intervals. That's it for this episode of MC Garage. If you like what we're doing, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. If you got any questions or comments, put them down below, and we'll see you next time.